Welcome everyone to an expectant arena which for now, whilst overseen by cloud, is dry, but which may very soon be getting pretty damp. And that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Vasil. Sanun. Vasil. Hetic. Mikhailov. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking to break at pace. Nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. He's in plenty of space here. Pallister is always the target, always in the right place, as all the statistics will show you. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Sanun looking to get on the end of this. Aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sanun, that's an imaginative pass. Corner it is. They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vasil. they're not going to make any further progress now. And the counter is on. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, good spread. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cuts out the supply. Perrin. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been played through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mikhailov. Saloon have it back and can go again. That's really well manoeuvred. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vasil cuts out the pass. Redmond. And he's there to get it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's been given a... Can he finish? They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrible error, duly punished. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Moved on forwards. Now here's the delivery. Vasil tries to clear. Oh, that is real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has been cut short. Chance! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Okay, everyone, get ready. It is time to buckle up for months of uncontrollable chaos, of unmissable drama, full of trauma, full of ecstasy. And as the old song goes, whatever will be at the end of it all. We are very much under starters' orders. The stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Just about ready to go then, Jim. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, new tactics, new ideas, new faces on and off the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
Just joining us, we are already underway. There's always this great sense of excitement when there's a new boss at the club. The pre-match press conference was terrific. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Aim forwards. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the left it goes. And what about this cross? It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, this is a great position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Redmond knocks it out wide. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Brilliantly cut out. Suso getting this one clear. Now that's well seen too. Pallister. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And this an opportunity to pull level. He'll fancy himself from here, and he's going direct. Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius. This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And here's Suso. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Suso. It's a goal kick. Pallister. Spread out to the left. Carlson forwards and with intent. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Suso. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. He's decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And the keeper beats it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Carlson. In with the challenge. Played out to the right. And it's played forward. And he welcomes it in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Carlson. Now who's going to be first to this? Suso was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's heaved it away. Redmond powering forward here. Driving forward. It clear. That's been won straight back. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Redmond has created one goal already. clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. There will be a throw-in. Get that clear. Redmond. That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the keeper they go. Sousa. Ball's gone out of play. Pallister. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. There's the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific. Oh, what a climb! Good strong hand by the keeper. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Suso. Suso delivers. Redmond. Pallister. Over to the left. Carlson. Redmond. Redmond. Now here's the delivery. The keeper gets his hands on it. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Nicely intercepted. Carlson. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Proves too strong. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vasil looking understandably energised after his goal. No foul, says the referee. Score's still level here. You're always expecting something to happen in this game. Carlson. Suso absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Suso proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pallister. Lovely feet. Redmond. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, well measured. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Carlson in acres of space out wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Suso. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Danger averted for now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Suso. That's tidy. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Aim forwards. Suso looks to get on the end of this. Suso wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain...
Chance for a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Played into space out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Now this could be a chance. Shoots! And that may well be that. That is that. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the... So, day one of this special competition, and it is a thrill to welcome you on a day of bright, bristling optimism when all things are possible. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. First day of the competition. Always a special day, and the cause for universal optimism.
Well, cup competitions have been getting a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
And already we're underway here. Put play to a promising move. Played out to the right. Suso. Always onto this. Plenty waiting in the middle. And that's aimed into the middle. So, what can they make of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Aim forwards. It'll be a throw-in. And it's hoisted clear. Off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you are shown to be vulnerable at this point. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Suso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Suso, is it short? Suso, in into the middle. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's been won straight back. He has found a way through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get it.
Oh, given away! Ooh, delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Vasil does really well to win. Could be danger here. Decent chance! A whisker high.
Well, he overtook that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pallister. 0-0 still, little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he shoots! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious league.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Sousa. Oh, good spread. Oh, can he get onto this? Do have a chance to counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now who's going to be first to this?
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Vasil, he can run onto that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. He's found the way through. Sousa. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Danger averted for now. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, that is a real chance! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. A player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's shifting through the gears here. Corner. Vasil with the clearance. Oh, he's played it in low. Gets good distance on it. Referee's had a look. whistle for half-time. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No way through there. And here's the chance to counter. Vasil is officially at the very top of this team when it comes to his goals-to-shots ratio. He certainly makes the most of his opportunities.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Pallister. And the counter is on. Suso. Have it back and can go again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And claimed it back swiftly. Succumbs to the pressure.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Clipped into space. Defending of the desperate variety. What about a counter-attack? Tries a deft little ball. And he welcomes it in. Suso! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The ball is out of play. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out to the right. Out to the right. Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's an imaginative pass. That has been knocked clear. And that's another throw. And goes back. Oh, what a pass! That's good defending, very good defending. Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely intercepted. Well, they could break here. to dink it through. Gets the shot away! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Suso, now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Moved on forwards. There's the shot! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So there's going to be another change here. Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Over to the left. Can he spark a counter here? He's going to be disappointed with that. Pallister. Chance here to counter. Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Oh, well measured. And they've got a throw. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Long ball, looking to counter. Vasil. So not long left in this now. Pallister in acres of space out wide. That is clearly overhit. And it's lofted through here. Oh, great chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Five minutes left on the clock. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he finish? No mistake! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It's very nicely done.
So now the difference is 3. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's an excellent interception. Aim forwards. Now it's Suso. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Pallister. That is a little undercooked. Moved on forwards. He can run onto that. He's got to be in here. No way through, so back it comes. Goes for a shot. That's another chance. Great football, shot and save. Suso with the short one. Aimed in, bullish header! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That's it! They are out! Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty of knockout football. It doesn't matter who you are, unlike the movies. You only... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running. Up he goes! It's there! An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ruben Peña, can he latch on to this? And the finish! It's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they can break here. He's hit and he shoots! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's played forward. Now here's the delivery. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Turns and goes back. Pallister. Drake. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Diawara played out to the left flank. Nice-looking ball. Real chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Does really well to win the ball there. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pallister. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Chooses to go back. Played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball. Driving forward. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the keeper has it. Pallister. And that could set him on his way. Diawara moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better hit next time, maybe.
Calmly anticipates. Pallister. Keeper's got good distance on that. Good time, excellent interception. Pallister. Danger averted for now. Played into the middle. Lofted upfield. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's a good... And a shot! And he thumps it clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vasil, aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Can he find the finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, Keane. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. proves too strong. Marvel. He's onto it in a flash. Pallister. Cuts out the pass. Diawara forwards and with intent. That's been won straight back. Oh, that's a nice ball. That is a great pick out. Bullish header! Goal! 2 up now, and the whistle goes for half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pallister. Muscular approach does pay off here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pallister. Great chance! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Ruben Peña. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pallister. Marvel. Diawara. Ruben Peña. Aimed forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Short changes him with that pass.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And it's lofted through here. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That has been cut short. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. We get a throw in. Pallister. Now that's well seen too.
It's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into the channel. Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Diawara. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forwards tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Well, that's just unfortunate, really, really unfortunate.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, played out to the right. Nice physical challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one.
Shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. It's good distance on it. Pallister. Pallister in acres of space out wide. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's the chance to counter. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That has been knocked clear. Played into space. And he's there to get it away. Succumbs to the pressure. That's good running with the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marble. That is a brilliant interception. Diawara. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. Pallister. Oh, good spread. Pallister. Diawara. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Action has already started. There's the shot! In he goes again! He's delivered all right! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Castledine. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Pallister. Good ball, good take. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Aim forwards. And it's lofted through here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's Canos. He's got away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Decent chance! Sticks it away!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Pallister. He's in plenty of space here. Ball's gone out of play. Castledine. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. Cuts out the pass. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must be.
He's trying the shot. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Canos. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. A vicious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. ball by the goalkeeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Castledine. Sergi Canos, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's the chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Was he just trying to be a little too clever then? I mean, it's hard to say, but one thing's for sure, he needed to stick it away and he knows it.
Sergi Canos. Looks to the other side. Crossed into the box. Vasil gets it away. Out to the right. He's cut it out. Cleared away. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pallister. And the keeper has it. Towards the flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Castledine played with finesse. Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. Over to the left. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. He is just caressing the ball. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot's on here. Incoming delivery. Had too much on it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Tries a measured ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's played forward. Wins the duel this time. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Have it back and can go again. Real chance! Castledine. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot a goal! Now it's Canos. Sergi Canos!
Canos really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Castledine. Castledine. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. That's a cute ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vasil. Pallister. Vasil. Castledine. Pallister. That's a chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Is onto it in a flash. That's very neat. Tries to cross. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. Vasil tries to clear. Here comes another cross. Cleared away.
Yeah, I can see how the movement of those players up top, Peter, can cause some real problems for this defence.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jim, actually.
Yeah, it's all about the changing of roles, dropping deeper into midfield, and all designed to confuse defenders.
And he cuts out the supply. Pallister. That has been cut short. And the shot! He has done it! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hetic. Castledine. Vasil. Castledine. Redmond. He is through here, and here's the chance to counter. Marcus Andre. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he goes cross-field. Sergi Canos. Marcus Andre. Tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Castledine. Not much subtlety about that challenge. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking ball, that. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, look, takes a shot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
That has been knocked clear. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, great stop. Tries to get it clear. Goes for a shot! It clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like hours. Hetic attempts and the finish! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Vasil. I think we're just about done here. Hetic. And he's managed to get free. And he's picked out the run. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. Well, That'll be a throw-in. Vasil. And it's gone back to the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to... Well, good evening, everybody. Important game ahead and weather ahead, which is concerning players, coaches and indeed spectators, because the forecast is for rain, potentially quite heavy rain, and as well as inconveniencing those who have come to watch. Those looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's a dangerous ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Has a look and plays it forward. Vasil makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pallister. Oh, they're defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Eriksson, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they can counter here. Plenty to aim at here. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's away. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's in! Well, we expected better, and so did he. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have...
Takes a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Balda. Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you are shown to be vulnerable at this point. And the finish! There it is!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is a brilliant interception. It's really well cleared. Hit into the middle. And the keeper has it. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Danger averted for now. Canning. Canning stood his ground strongly. Oh, easy pickings there. Probing pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Moved on forwards. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Vasil. McAllister. And the pass is intercepted, and it's played forward. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
And they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pallister delivers. They get a throw in. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cleared away. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. It's gone for a throw-in. It's run loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Deftly away. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. That's an excellent interception. Turns and goes back. Steaming on goalwards. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So, 45... goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Defending was strong and firm. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nice and simple for the keeper. Moved on forwards. Perez wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Canning. Pallister. Pallister. Aim forwards, and the counter is on. Thinks one through. Just the goalkeeper's and the shot! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's got away. Balda, and that's aimed into the middle. He's in plenty of space here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Referee's given a throw.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's there to clear it. And he's there to get it away. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's found some... Can he finish? Canning. Pallister. Canning. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Do have a chance to counter here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pallister. That is a little undercooked. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has found him in acres of space. That's good play. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pallister. Chance here to counter. Eriksen. Oh, can he get onto this? Looking to break at pace. That pass has been well intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. It's a cute ball. It's been slipped through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a probing ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pallister. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Canning. Pallister. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodriguez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Daddy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has been cleared. And it's going to be another corner. Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played out to the right. And that's it. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to materialise. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Chance! To get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Not quite on the same wavelength. Tries a measured ball, cuts out the pass. He has found a way through. He's free, he has got space. Clears it away. Pallister chips it through. There's the header! And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vasil looking to play it into the box. A real chance! They've played it short. Produces a cross. Cleared away. A chance to play it in. In once more. Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until the support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Pallister delivers. Adu Ares.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Big chance! And again! And the ball's come loose here. Clipped into space. Really good play on the right, he's driving forward, crossed into the box, tries to get it clear, and that has been plugged away. That looks a foul, yep, referee's given it. On. And the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being close to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pallister. Well read, and the danger is averted. Defending of the desperate variety. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a little off target. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Magunas Alea played out towards the right wing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Atuares! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
back up again. Moved on forwards. And the keeper has it. Vasil. Vasil. Pallister does really well to win the ball there. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lobbed in behind. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That looks a good ball through. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? He's shifting through the gears here. Marton's cross. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, some tackle that. My goodness, Elia. And they can counter here. Well time, excellent interception. Marton is onto it in a flash. Clears it away. Free kick.
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Marton's cross. Cleared away. Goes for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Could be danger here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Magunas Alea. Now he's got space here. Face to face with... He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's very lucky.
And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Played towards the front line. That is a brilliant interception. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vasil can get it clear.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Great strike, and the keeper's equal to it. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pallister, and the flag has stayed down. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice physical challenge. That's good running with the ball. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Driven forward. Pallister. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. And it's Maguna Zelaya. Ares, and it's lofted through here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Vasil. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pallister. Played out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. That'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Pallister in acres of space out wide. In he goes again! Pallister. Receives it in a good position here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good take and the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease at which they're getting in behind.
And there's going to be another change here. Really well manoeuvred. Gets good distance on it. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Delivered across. And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Vasil cuts it out. Can he latch on to this? Oh, this is a great position.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Just 5 minutes left. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. They are right into last chance territory. Pallister plays it in low.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a threat. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Out to the left it goes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Can he get the shot away? Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Oh, that's neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Showing good feet. And a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Vasil with the clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pallister. Spread out to the left. He's going to be disappointed with that. Up towards the front line. Aim forwards. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's managed to get free. Turns and goes back. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Wins the duel this time. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good spread. And he's picked out the run. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cuts out the pass. That's been drilled forward. Vasil gets over and intercepts. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. Well, it is over the line. Chooses to go back. Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
That has been knocked clear. Out to the left it goes. Plenty waiting in the middle. So it is still 0-0. Out to the right. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Played out to the right. He's having a shot! Gets good distance on it. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Clearance is short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Does really well to win the ball there. He is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that has been clubbed away. And he's on his way! And he's there to get it away. And it's been taken short. Cleared without complication. He's in plenty of space here. Cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. He can run onto that. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that's a throw. Whips it in. It's an excellent interception. That's a fabulous ball. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Vasil. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Star. It's going to go a long way. No way through, so back it comes. Looking to break at pace. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. There's the end of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Ball driven towards the far post. Moved on forwards. He's away. Clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pallister gets into some space. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Keeper's got good distance on that. He has found a way through. Spread out to the left. And they can counter here. Looking here to chip it through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, good spread.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now that's a fine challenge.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's well positioned here. Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. He's through here, and reclaimed it in a trice. He's got to be in, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Shapes to shoot! It's there!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to clear it. It's gone out for a throw-in. And there's going to be another change here. He's in plenty of space here. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aim forwards. This lead is tight, but it does look as though it may see them through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Calmly anticipates. Now who's going to be first to this?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's the shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, can he get onto this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? Done it delicately. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alistair. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's shifting through the gears here. So who's he picking out? And time is up. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan clearly failed to...